and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to start to do more of these because I've seen so many of them around and I just think they're absolutely amazing. So basically they're what's new in beauty for this sort of time of the year or this sort of month. So I'm going to obviously do everything around October, so September, October, that sort of time. So the first kind of line of products I want to talk to you about is from Caudalie, and they are their new Resveratrol, I always want to say that wrong, Resveratrol lift range. So it's kind of aimed at anti-aging, but also if you guys are looking at preventing anti-aging, it's a really good kind of way to start. Now the Resveratrol ingredient that is found in it is actually aimed at kind of firming the skin, restoring youth, which is always good, and it's basically found in some plants and in red wine. So basically just drink loads of red wine and you'll be fine. Okay, so the first one I'm going to start off with is, whereabouts is it? This, which is by, obviously by Caudalie, it's all the range. This one is their eye lifting balm. So this one is actually £36. The ingredient in this, the Resveratrol, is basically found in like a silk tree, so you can tell how amazing this is. Basically it's aimed at your eyes, so it's aimed at kind of lifting the eyelids, reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, reducing puffiness, and basically soothing or smoothing the skin. So the ingredient in this that I literally cannot say the name of, that is actually designed to improve your skin structure, so that's what's going to help to get rid of all the wrinkles. And then also it's got hyaluronic acid in here, which improves volume in the skin, so that's always good. It like restores volume. So I apply this day and night, and I just think it's a really lovely way of kind of preventing anti-aging, and it just glides onto the skin. It's super silk-like soft. It's amazing. Also, another thing to say about this, it's fragrance free, so it doesn't irritate your skin, which is always good. Okay, then from the same range, this is the Face Lifting Moisturizer. This one is actually £39. This has the same the same ingredients as the one I just spoke about. It's also got SPF 20 in it, so it's really nice to protect your skin against UV rays and things like that. It's quite shimmery when you put it on as well. It's really lightweight, but it's really shimmery, so you can use it as a bit of a base for your foundation. It's quite nice and kind of dewy, so it makes your foundation look really dewy. And it's for all different skin types, so that's brilliant. This has soft focus pigments in it, so it basically evens the appearance of your skin, and also it just makes you feel super radiant and lovely. So I love this. It's really hydrating as well, so that's really nice. Then the final product from this range that I've got is the Night Infusion Cream. This stuff is absolutely incredible. It is £39. You put it on your face and your neck at night, and it basically works overnight to kind of restore the skin. So it's really beautiful. It smells so relaxing, and also these have got this has got ceramides in it even. Now ceramides basically help to hydrate the skin and basically restore it back to its natural sort of way, how it should be. So it's really beautiful because it really regenerates your skin and just leaves it feeling really hydrated, which for me at the moment, this time of year, is so important. I really like it because when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I've got a really natural, healthy glow, and also it just kind of helps to like plump my skin a little bit, and also it does reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So this kind of range is really good. It's amazing for anti-aging, as I said, also to prevent anti-aging at someone like my age. It would be really perfect for someone like my mum, so this is absolutely amazing. And also the other thing that I love about this range is that inside all the packaging, there's actually little diagrams of where to put it on your face, like each product, and how to work it into the skin. So I really like that. I think that's really nice. Okay, then moving on. This is the Sanctuary Spa Wonder Body. This stuff is amazing. This is £8 and this was launched this month. It basically claims to do all sorts like hydrate, illuminate, transform, refine, even, correct, perfect, everything. Basically what I would say is it's a bit like a tinted moisturizer. It's super lightweight and it smells gorgeous, like all of the normal Sanctuary products do. It smells amazing. What I basically say is, yeah, it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer. It's super hydrating and it just leaves your skin feeling really glowy and dewy. It's just kind of almost like sparkly, so it's really pretty. This also has sheer pigment in it, like a sheer pigment, and also blurring kind of pigment particles in there. And basically what that does is kind of hydrates and corrects the skin. So I just feel like this really kind of blurs my skin out matte almost, and just looks really beautiful and is a really nice base, especially if you're going to put like tan or something over the top. It's really nice, but just on its own as well, it just looks really dewy and lovely, so I love that. Okay, then moving on to something that was brought out a little while ago. It was probably in August, so I'm a little bit late jumping on this bandwagon, but I really wanted to talk about it because it's absolutely amazing. This is by Benefit, and it's their Air Patrol. This is £21.50, and it's an eyeshadow primer, a colour corrector, and also it's got SPF 20 in it, all in one. So it's absolutely amazing. Now the thing to remember obviously about your eyelids is that they're the thinnest part of your skin on your face. So, and obviously in general. So with all the UV rays and with all the general pollution of life, they're the things that kind of get attacked the most. Plus we like obviously blink a lot. So it's under a lot of stress. So this for me is an absolute lifesaver because it kind of works as loads of different products in one. So it kind of, if you've got like blue veins on your eyelids, or if you've got dark circles, this really helps to banish that redness. Also you can use it as a primer. It's quite, it's a little bit sticky, tacky when it goes on, but it doesn't dry like that. It dries really smooth and sheer. So, so you can kind of either use it on its own just to kind of get rid of any of those dark circles or blue veins or whatever, and pop a little bit in the corners of your eyes or underneath your lash line just to kind of brighten the eyes and make them look bigger. Or you can obviously use it as an eyeshadow primer as well, which is really nice for me because it's really easy to blend in, and it also makes your makeup stay in place all day. So this stuff is an absolute godsend, and I have fallen in love with it. Okay, then moving on to a foundation. I've actually got a few foundations. This one is by The Body Shop, and this is in Fiji Sand 026. This is their new foundation. It's their Fresh Nude foundation, and it's got SPF 15 in it. This actually comes in, I think, 16 shades. I wrote it down, yeah, 16 shades. This was launched in September, and I think it's £15. Yes, it is. I'm just having to quote my notes just because I want to make sure I get it right for you guys. This is basically, for me, quite a light to medium coverage. I really like the way that it kind of blends in and stays, like its staying power is amazing. Obviously with the colours, there's a massive range anyway, so that's really good. But what I loved about this in particular is that there are two other bits that you can get to it as well. So these are basically shade adjusting drops. This one is the lightening one. There's also a darkening one. I had it this morning and I actually don't know where I've put it. So either the puppies have stolen it or I've just completely misplaced it. So you have to trust me on this. It does exist. Okay, so basically what you do is then pop it, the actual foundation onto your hand, and then you'd pop in like one drop and then mix it around a bit of either or. So you can either make it a shade lighter or a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. I just really loved that, and then you can basically tailor your foundation to you. Like, that is amazing, because obviously the amount of times I have to kind of mix foundations to get the perfect shade is just ridiculous. So this is great. So this for me is quite a dewy foundation. It's kind of like a semi-matte kind of formula to it. It uses English rose water and aloe vera, so it's really quite dewy when it goes on and moisturising, which I really love, and the coverage is really nice, so I like that a lot. Then moving on to another foundation. This is a drugstore one. This is by L'Oreal Paris, and it's their True Match Genius 4-in-1 primer, foundation, concealer and powder. Oh, this has basically been launched in September and it is £12. So £12 for all of those things. I was really sceptical and I was like, I'm going to put this to the test. Honestly, I actually genuinely really like it. For me, it's on the lighter side of the coverage, so I'd say I'd wear this during the daytime. But what I love is inside you get a little mirror. I'm going to try not to give you a little flashback of this. So inside you get a little mirror. You get a little sponge kind of applicator as well. And then the actual consistency of it, it's kind of like almost like a cream at first, and then it goes to a powder when it finishes, so it doesn't dry really like really dewy. It's almost quite matte, so I really liked that, but it's really easy to blend in. The only thing I would say is that it does come off quite easily if you touch your face a lot, so obviously just try not to touch your face too much. But what I really liked is that you can kind of pop this in your bag and it's super handy. It's obviously, you can touch it up on the go, you've got everything that you need in there, and it kind of takes out a lot of the steps that I would normally do. So this for me was super simple. It's also got SPF 30 in it, which is amazing, so you know that you're keeping your skin nice and protected from the sun. And this one is in 2C in Vanilla Rose, or, oh no, sorry, Rose Vanilla. I was reading the French. Okay, then moving on to this, which is by Soap and Glory. This is their new One Heck of a Blot primer. Now, this is £10 and it was released this month. This for me is really like the Benefit They're Real. It's exactly the same for me. It kind of goes on and dries quite matte, I'd say. It's really blurring of the pores. It kind of smooths out my skin and it's a really lovely base for my foundation. It's really long wearing as well, and also it helps to control oil. So especially because and shine as well, because my T-zone gets quite oily, especially at this time of year, I really just love this. I find that it really, really helps me. So this is incredible. Then to go with that, so to go over the top, they've actually brought out this, which is the All Day Liquid to Powder Foundation. It's again One Heck of a Blot. This one is in Fair Enough. So I really like this because I like the fact that it's like a cream when it goes on, so it's quite like, well, it's liquid when it goes on, and then it dries like a powder. So it's really weird, but it dries really matte, so I really, really like that. This is specifically designed at oily skin, which obviously I don't normally suffer with, but as I said, my T-zone at the moment gets really oily. So it's just aimed to kind of reduce and control shine, get rid of any oil in your skin. So I really, really like that. And I think the staying power of this is actually really good, so I really was impressed with it. This has got a very matte finish. It conceals fine lines and pores for me. It just kind of like blurs everything, which I really, really love. And what else do I want to say? Oh, it's not too thick and it's not too like cakey either, so it's not too heavy on the skin, which is quite nice. So I'm really loving that. I think the two of those together go so well. Okay, then moving on to my lovely, lovely chum, Fleurdeforce. She has brought out her own makeup range. So I'm going to go through them quickly with you. This is basically her lip gloss, or one of the lip glosses. They actually come in 6 different shades. This one is £6.99 and it was launched in September. What I really love about these is that she named them all after stars, and she is obsessed with stars. Everyone that knows Fleur knows that she loves stars, hence like me as well, she loves stars. So this one is actually in Lucky Star, and it's red. It's super pretty. I love red, so I'm a massive fan of this. It's really easy to glide on. The colour is beautiful, or all the colours in the range are beautiful, and it's really, really affordable. So I love it, and I'm super, super proud of her. And it's really lightweight and like not annoyingly sticky as well, so that's always good. And then also she brought out these eyeshadow quads. Now these come in 2 different colours. This one is in, I think it's Luna Rose. Yeah, Luna Rose. And what I really like about these is that colour's actually really pigmented. You can kind of get this one, which is more of like a purpley sort of pinky almost kind of colour, like a rose sort of one. And then there's also a brownie one, which I'd probably use a little bit more, but equally they're both beautiful. And then I really like it because the colours you can kind of build up, so you can use them as a stronger colour, or if you're going out at night you can build it up more. It's also got some shimmery colours in there, so it's so pretty, and I just think they're really, really nice. These are actually £7.99, and I think I've said all I wanted to say about them. They're just super, super pretty, so I love those. Good job, Fleur. Okay, then moving on to Mary Kay. I'm obsessed with them as a makeup brand. If you guys haven't tried them, you definitely should. They're primarily a US brand, but we can get them here in the UK, so I will try and find where these are and link them below for you. These ones are they're brand new velvet lip cramps. They're basically like lipsticks, but they're just really beautiful, and they were designed for the fall and autumn season. So they're so pretty. I really love the shape of them because they're really like ergonomically sort of designed for your lip, because they actually like curve a little bit. They're really nice colours, really nice pigmented, and quite long wearing as well. But what I really liked about them is that they're super moisturising, and they feel really gorgeous when they go onto your lips. So that's always nice. There's nothing worse than like dragging a lipstick across. So that's really, really pretty, and they're like plums and nudes for the autumnal kind of time of the year. So that's really nice. So I've got this one, which is in Naturally Chic, which is really pretty. It's more of like a matte sort of colour. Obviously it's not matte, but you know what I mean. But then there's also this one, which is Oh So Current, and this one is a slightly darker colour, and it's also a lot more shimmery. So I really liked that because you've got a kind of daytime and nighttime look in there as well. And I think there's like one other colour as well. So they're limited edition at the moment, but they're so cute for this time of year, and I love them. And they're around £11, so they are a little bit expensive, but I really love them, and I think you guys will get on with them really well as well. And then also they have a nail lacquer range which they brought out. Now this one is actually in Gallery Grey, And I really loved this because it's not too streaky when you apply it. It goes on really nicely. It dries a really lovely kind of like satiny kind of finish. And I just really love the colour of it. I love stone greys and stuff this time of year. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. This is around £5.50. Again, I'll try and link it below on a UK website. What else do I want to say about it? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's just basically really smooth and even to apply, so I really liked that. So I think that's everything. Oh my God, I'm done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, I know this is a very different video for me, so give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And obviously please comment below if you found anything this month that's just been launched that you've been loving. I love to go out and try out all of your recommendations, so please drop me a little note below. Of course, subscribe to my channel as always, and if you want me to continue to do these videos, because I'd love to do more of these for you, because there's so many exciting things out there, please let me know in the comments section below. That would mean such a lot to me. And I will see you guys in a few days' time. Bye! I'm probably just going to hold. And then also this massive kind of machete knife underneath, which is rather scary. Don't worry, it is definitely plastic and not real. So